Be honest with you guys, it was hard for me to get myself to do Went Wellness today because I've been doing this absolutely all day, right? Because I'm sick as hell. So I couldn't even treat patients, but there is no way I'm going to let that ruin my streak, first off, of Went Wellness. And even more importantly than that, it's like 4 years and 9 months or something like that, every day straight. Even aside from that, we can always give some useful advice despite our condition, right? So bear with me. I've been sweating. I've had aches and pains all day, a lot of diarrhea, maybe TMI, right? But vomiting and, GI stuff and what's going on, right? Maybe gastroenteritis, some form, could be something like norovirus. Maybe I got food poisoning yesterday, but I went through all the things I ate. It kind of didn't make any sense. Whatever it is, fluid and rest, right? Fluid and rest are definitely the top two. So I've been drinking a lot of water, as you can see, pure water, and some of those electrolyte tablets too. Some Noon electrolyte tablets would be good. I'm gonna have some in a bit. But to be honest, it's really been pure water and sleep, right? So you just have to let your body rest and rest and rest. I took off from all my patients today. Even had a new patient. That's something I would never do. But you have to listen to your body. And if you try to push it in something like this, if you try to exercise, you try to do something where you're not listening to, even to get up and go walking and things like that, that's also moving the contents through the GI tract. Walking is great for you, but not when you have something like this, right? You just got to rest, you got to relax, and you got to sleep as much as you can. So in terms of food, they typically say if you have something GI going on, whether it's bacterial or viral, right? Both, can cause gastroenteritis, for example. Then you would want something like the brat foods, right? Banana, rice, applesauce, toast, right? The applesauce, I'm like, But, I guess it's all mushed up and easy to digest. But things like toast, like a banana, rice. But for me, instead of that, I wouldn't rather have things with, real high in sugar. And look, am I worried about my physique right now? I'm not going to eat sugar because hell no, right? But I just want something that's good for my body and it's going to help it to fight to the most significant degree. So for me, instead of having just simple carbs, right, I would rather have chicken and rice. That would be nice. Maybe it's a rhyme. Maybe some chicken and rice, maybe some chicken soup, maybe some scrambled eggs, right? Yeah, maybe I'll throw a piece of Ezekiel toast in there, settle the stomach. But what I'm most interested in is my body healing correctly, not as much purely treating my symptoms, right? That's what Western medicine is so good at, just treating the symptoms. I want to do what my body really wants me to do. And if I'm feeding a bacteria or I'm feeding virus more sugar, they use sugar to further invade cells, Now, sugar gives you energy. It can help you to fight things, but bad bacteria love sugar, right? And we did a whole video on this on When Wellness. So, it's not to say that you would be better off having nothing, but listening to your body, give it some energy constituents to help it fight whatever you're fighting, but, give it some good food instead would probably be the best option. So that's what we got for you guys. We're going to go back to sleep here. I had to put this damn light on to do the video. How you guys doing, man? What's up, Dave? I'm sorry if I canceled and you were coming in today. I really wanted to see everybody. I did my best. I don't want to get anyone sick, though. Sapar, Gremlins, Moombo, what's up? Ash, how you doing, baby? Paul, what's up? And Caesar, MJ Watto. As for now, we are still excited. That's all we got for you, folks. We'll see you tomorrow, baby. Not sure where, not sure when, but we'll see you then. Have a great day. Great rest of your night. Thanks a lot. Don't go get sick. Take good care of yourself, and happy Win Wellness. We'll be back on the battlefield tomorrow.